Hey guys, Dave from Cook and Share here. It's Halloween and... Wait a minute. Do you hear something? I don't know what that was, but as it ran out the door, it left this. And it kind of looks like a witch's finger cookie. And you know what? It's tasty. Let's try and make these.
Okay, we're going to get started here by adding 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour to a mixing bowl, followed by 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to grab my whisk here and give it a good stir, and make sure you mix it well because the last thing you want is a big mouthful of salt or baking powder. In a separate bowl, we're going to add in a stick of butter, which is about 1/2 cup or 112 grams. Just call me Dave the Converter. 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar. Now you can use confectioner's sugar or even brown sugar. The only thing about brown sugar is it's going to darken the cookie a little bit. An egg. And 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I'm just going to take my spatula and fold everything together until you get a nice creamy mixture. If you have an electric mixer, you can use it, or a whisk even for that matter. After that, we're going to start combining the dry mixture with the wet mixture, and I'd say we're going to do this about 1/3 at a time. Then mix until any obvious chunks of flour have disappeared. Add in the next third, and you kind of get the drill here. Now that our batter is nicely mixed, I'm going to slip a piece of cling wrap over the bowl and put this in the fridge for about 1/2 an hour just to let everything rest and make it so it's workable. So what you want to do now is cut a piece of parchment paper about the length of your finger, maybe a little bit longer, and about 5 or 6 inches wide. It depends really on how long you want your witch's finger to be. At this point in time, I'm going to coat my cookie tray with some baking spray. Then we're going to scoop up, I'd say about 1 tablespoon of the mixture. Put it on one end of the parchment paper. If you have a little ice cream scooper that's equivalent to about 1 tablespoon, you can use it as well. Now we're going to work this out until we get kind of a nice even log shape. After that, I'm going to grab one end of the parchment paper and roll it up. Grab your paring knife, or a toothpick for that matter, and we're just going to put some wrinkles or creases in it just in the center so it looks like a finger. Now we're going to take our almond and place it slightly over the end so it resembles an ugly, scary witch's nail. And we're going to set this aside on our cookie tray and repeat the process for the rest of the mixture. And guys, if you think these look too ugly and scary, you can take your nail file and give it a manicure. Just kidding. Well, maybe not. You be the judge. Okay, now we're going to slip these into a 350 Fahrenheit preheated oven for about 18 minutes. While the cookies are baking, don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss a video. After about 18 minutes, we're going to slip these onto a wire rack and let them cool completely. And there you have it, our somewhat creepy witch fingers. How can anything be scary and delicious at the same time? I guess it's possible. Head on over to cookandshare.com for this recipe and many more great recipes. And don't forget to subscribe and like our videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.